And then you realize for me that the whole goal paradigm for me started to become stale, to create these goals. And I can't predict, I not only can I not predict what the future environment's going to be like, because
Right.
there's going to be all these feedback loops, but also I can't predict how I'm going to be. That the goals I
Yeah,
have
sure.
now are different than even I'm going through big changes. Personally, right now, I'm doing just into meditation and, uh, learning about self-compassion, somatic experience, all these different areas. And I
Awesome.
can feel it changing me. I could not have predicted at the beginning of January 2020 that I would even be interested in these things or the person. And if I said on January, 1st, 2020, okay, on December 1st, I'm going to write an article on XYZ. That's just, I
Right.
don't want to burden my December 1st self with what I wanted in the past. So,
Yeah, that's a great way to think about it. I didn't think about the personal shift too. It's like you plan 5 years ahead, like you have no clue what you're going to value in 5 years. Like I think I might have read that in something you posted. It's like we just drastically underestimate how much we change and how much our preferences change. And
exactly. We think we
it's
kind of,
just
once we're an adult, we stay the same, or no,
right.
like there's actually, we go through huge changes,
Yeah,
paradigm
I
changes.
think I think there's more flexibility um, in the options that exist for like building a business now than there ever has been, right? And that continues to be more and more true. You can essentially build a business around, like if you like playing video games, you can build a business around teaching people how to play video games or having people watch you play video games or whatever else, right? And the interesting thing is that goal doesn't have to be 10 years out from what you're doing today for it to be like, a worthwhile venture. If anything, like the closer you can align and the more nimble you are with your ability to pivot the direction of the business, the more peace of mind you have. A friend of mine, we used to have this concept we called MRR, which was monthly recurring responsibility. And it's
Interesting.
exactly what you just mentioned. It's like, if I'm going to agree to this thing, let's like got a 12-month
Interesting.
timeline ahead of it. Like, it's not just the money that I'm getting. I'm like signing up for this incredible amount of responsibility in the future that, once, X unpredictable event happens, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. Or like if my relationship with this person goes in a different direction. So you're trying to optimize for, I'm not to say don't take responsibility for what you're going to do, but in scenarios where you really have no idea what that's going to morph into, reducing that like burden of like getting in a situation where you have no way to adjust or control those levers is a hard lesson to learn. But once you learn it, it's like, no becomes the most powerful word in your vocabulary at that point.